수요일에 예뻐. 하면서 조끼기 클래스. I work at the in the office, and I work in the sales office. So I sell this in schools in Europe. So I go to Switzerland because I don't do Brazil. I do Europe. So I go and meet all our partners in Switzerland, like linguists, study lingua, so maybe you book with an agent. Yes, you stay with an agent. Like yes, okay. You do this both with ESL. Burn, ESL burn. Okay, yes, sorry.
However, as the village and parish grew, the church became too small to house Mostar's growing population. Giorgio Grone de Vasse, a local architect, was offered the opportunity to design and build a replacement. His neoclassical design was based on the Pantheon of Rome. It was to have the third largest unsupported dome in the world and would become Malta's largest and clearly its most famous church.
Fueled by his vision, Grone dared to dream beyond convention, proposing a circular church crowned by a sonic dome. It was not merely a structure, it was an emblem of unity and endurance, destined to etch itself into the books of architectural history. On the 30th of May 1833, amidst the gentle hum of village life, the first stones were laid, marking the genesis of the Rotunda's journey.
The many skeptics had serious questions about Grone's ambitious endeavour. They not only doubted the feasibility of his design, but also the structural integrity of a circular church. They scoffed at the audacity of Grone's vision, dismissing it as a fanciful whim that would crumble under the weight of reality.
As construction unfolded, the rotunda began to take shape, its silhouette rising against the tranquil Maltese landscape. Each stone laid, each arch erected, spoke of a collective determination to defy limits and carve a legacy of resilience. James Ferguson, a distinguished engineer of the 19th century, initially expressed skepticism about the feasibility of roofing such a large span with a dome. His quote, reported in Old Maltese language, said, "Pity people, they will not manage to cover such a large span with a dome. This will never occur."
However, this awe-inspiring building faced its greatest challenge during World War II. On the 9th of April 1942, a German bomb pierced the dome, whilst many people were in both the church and the nave.
In recent years, it was assessed how the structure responded to this particular event. It was explained why it did not collapse from the impact and the subsequent hole caused by the SC-500 bomb. When the bomb pierced the dome, the area around the hole relied on the ring action to support the structure. This occurred because the specific arch affected by the bomb's impact could no longer function as intended. The forces were transmitted by the ring action. Nonetheless, localized arching action still occurred at the hole, where forces were being distributed down along the meridian and to the sides of the hole through an arching action. The slow distribution mechanism ensures the structural integrity of the dome.
As one approaches the rotunda, one's gaze is immediately captured by the imposing facade, framed by a majestic portico adorned with 6 towering Ionic columns. These graceful pillars stand as sentinels of the church, their weather surfaces whispering tales of centuries gone by. Passing through the portico, you are welcomed into the hallowed halls of the rotunda, a sanctuary of peace and tranquility.
Your eyes are drawn upwards, towards the soaring dome that stretches towards the heavens. Its intricate design, a testament to the skill and craftsmanship of its creators, mesmerizes you. As you wander through the rotunda, you are struck by the attention to detail that adorns every corner. The church base spans an internal diameter of 39.6 meters, while stands at an impressive 54.7 meters in internal height. You may also notice that there are 16 windows surrounding the dome. Above these windows, there is another architrave, on top of which there is a frieze containing an inscription in Latin. From this level upwards, the dome extends over the central circular space. Above the attic, there are 10 progressively smaller steps. Within the dome structure, there are 8 small spaces, known as lamberzuli, each approximately 1.5 meters wide. These were intended to illuminate the church interior. The lantern rests on the dome, with its balcony positioned 49.10 meters high from the top of the external bay. Its external diameter measures 7.2 meters, and the internal circle has a diameter of 5 meters, resulting in walls that are 1.1 meters thick. This creates an external circumference of 22.6 meters, with the total external height of the lantern standing at 7.32 meters.
Amidst all the wonders we see, the true beauty of the rotunda lies not just in its physical form, but in the stories that it holds within its walls.
So, if you'd like a coffee or a cake, or what's the going with you? They make this cake so.
why this is what this church is dedicated to. And that is what the Latin inscription also tells us. It starts from Maria Virgo, the Virgin Mary Assumpta, okay, rises, okay, to this grand hall in the sky, a lot of stars, where the Rex, Richard, King of Kings, is sitting down, waiting for it. So basically, it's a very glorious explanation of Jesus waiting for his mother to join him. Okay? I do that 3 times a day with my mother. You know, nobody writes anything in Latin about me. Okay, so the story of the bomb. Okay, let's start from the end of the story. Okay, there were 300 terrified people here praying. Okay, they had nothing else to do, and the bomb penetrates the cupola there. Okay, this is April 9th, 1942, a very deadly period in the Mediterranean because of the large African theater of war. Right, all over there, the bomb, okay, and it came near that filter. In fact, there's a crack on the floor. It shows us where the bomb came to arrest. Okay, couldn't be stopped. Now, the story of this bombing. Okay, there are many versions to this story of the bombings. I am going to repeat the version of the pilots. Okay? There are many versions. I am going to repeat the version of the pilot. The pilots said, first of all, they were young, terrified boys who were sent on a mission to bomb a British. What is terrified? Scared. Terrified. Terrified. Okay. Terrified. Trembling. They didn't want to be here. Right? Their mission was, their objective was to blow up the British air base, where the iconic Spitfires, Hurricanes, Lennons, Lancasters were. That was the mission. Now what happens is, this plane, with these boys on it, got shot up. Sorry.
Yo pensé que era así.
Did you notice during Malta wings? Different design. This is £1,950. That's how they have chosen the German. Anything you'd like to watch? We can watch the press.
Explanation of the house is alive.
Yeah, exactly. Because it didn't explode, so it makes sense.
Three bombs not exploding means
Yeah.
there's something. So then they took off the
The
detonator.
Yeah, and also the way to since they were going down, so that makes sense.
Nine statue groups, each presenting a spiritual message to the audience lying along the streets, consist of Jesus praying in Gethsemane, the betrayal by Judas, the flagellation of Jesus crowned with thorns, the Veronica, Jesus falls under the weight of the cross, crucifixion, Jesus laid in the tomb, and Our Lady of Sorrows.
It's the cross with the three horizontals, with the three laterals. So from the outside it's the cross, which tells us it is a basilica. On the inside it's either a canopy or an umbrella.
What is a canopy?
Canopy, like a shade. How can I explain it? Just to make shade. It's a rectangular.
Just like the one that was in the terrace.
Yes, exactly. There are many shapes.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, but yes, like in the terrace on the roof. Thank you very much for that.
pleasure.
On the roof, we had those sort of like an umbrella. That's a canopy. Okay. And that's how the elevation. Okay, it's more important than a parish church or a chapel. Okay, a basilica. Not like St. Peter's Basilica. San Diego di Compostela. All of them have this canopy. Right now, let's finish it. So, when we got here, I said that basilicas were the cash cows for the church. Okay, pilgrims, religious tourists would go on a journey. They would visit a basilica because there is something interesting.
Demonstrating Roman's festive fervor, marching bands, fireworks, street decorations, lights, food, and merrymaking.
Engraçado. Yes.
Did you count it? How many steps were there? Oh, no. No, really? Oh. Finish.
That's the part that I have to bring an exception.
Massimo è il numero uno. Never. Last time I was here was 15 years ago.
At least you got a very great.
Junge sorella.
Yeah. Essa aí também. Essa de volta de novo. Mas tudo bem.
Project my voice. It comes back. Whoa! Comes back. That's right. So this is not an ideal design for a church. That's not the problem. The architecture is amazing, but when it comes to acoustics, there are better solutions.
Let's go. Ai, que bonitinho.
So we're like
Yeah, okay.
it's not dangerous.
Do you understand what claustrophobia is?
No.
No? Claustrophobia, if you are in a dark space like
No,
this.
no. Yes? Se eu tenho? Ah, no.
You understand claustrophobia?
No.
You understand?
No.
Underground. But if you are claustrophobic, it's a condition.
A pedra gastada, né?
Danach wird es ganz warm, oder? Schau, wir haben längst die Tür liegend. Das ist jetzt der Preis von Licht.
Qual é o túmulo? É túmulo?
I don't know. Túmulo?
Oh my God!
Eu não sabia nada. Eu não sabia nada. Eu acho que a gente pega não, a gente vai usar mais. A aula para mim, ela seria assim, de base, para poder entender algumas coisas, para que entender como eu não sabia nada. Principalmente as coisas locais, né? Assim, como eu não sabia nada, para mim, pronome, tudo, entender aquele básico, né, do francês. E outra coisa que mas eu não sei, né? Então eu já esqueci tudo. Que é legal é que eles promovem a questão da cultura local, né?
Ui!
As coisas locais. Eles te explicam por quê. É um abrigo de guerra, né? Mas a próxima vez eu penso em ir para um lugar maior. fazer mais tempo. Tá. Porque aqui nem tem como fazer mais tempo, você cansa.
No, this is just a small part of a very large network. This is just an example. You have to imagine thousands upon thousands of people living here. Okay, be careful the step, okay? They're living for a long time. Yes. If you lost your house, you know, if you happen to be in this area, okay, for many reasons. Okay? Like I've just said, okay, this is just a small sample of a very extensive network. Okay, and thousands of people would live in these shelters. What we cannot imagine is the smell. Okay, the disease, dysentery, typhus, all these were part of everyday living. During bombings and at night. If you lost your house,
I think they are very typical music from the Second World War.
these posters here, okay, we can see what Valletta was like. Maybe you've been to Valletta and you've seen this monument dedicated to Queen Victoria. That's how she lost her fingers. And actually, if you look at the statue, it's slightly off center. The blast caused the monument to move. It's still like that today. But we can see the intensity of the bombings. And further down, we can see the battle for Malta in the Mediterranean. Very serious stuff. Yes? Serious stuff. Out of about 23 ships, only 3 make it here. And here we can see the intensity of the fire, okay, between the aircraft and the surface fleet. And this was the ship which made it. And not to sink, they had to tie her alongside, they had to tie 2 small destroyers to help her keep afloat. And here we see her entering the Grand Harbor.
Yeah.
This would have been an extremely expensive. You would have the whole family.
Sensual. E onde eles tomam banho?
These, I think they just put them here extra. They'll put none of this. But they're just trying to show some of the items that were popular during those days. This is called enamel. This is a cheap substitute and a good substitute. Okay, now there's some more in there. Go in. Back. Okay, to see more that way, then you come back out through here. You can see more that way, and then go out. Come back. We go out from here.
A gente vai saber sair daqui depois. A gente vai saber sair daqui depois. Eu vi embaixo, quando cai as bombas. Ah, mas ele não morreu de ficar aqui embaixo. Mas se cai tudo na cabeça.
Imagina chegar no ele falou, lá no começo ele falou, imagina ficar, quantas mil pessoas entravam aqui?
Pois é. Processo de evolução, né?
Que bomba, Pedro!
Isso é para outra coisa. Quanto dolor deve haver aqui, né? Não quero pegar nada.
No, it's quite a large order.
If you visit the church, no, if you visit the church, you also can come and visit this.
Okay.
It's part of the package.
I see. Thank you.
So, we're ready to go back, yes?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to call the driver.
Minuter, der ist schon immer so ein Überlebenskünstler, der ist auch früher. Da hätte ich eigentlich
Eu não gravo nada, né?
Eltern gemacht.
Tu.
Stand auf so einer Bananenstraße geschaffen. Und halt auch Welt abgefahren. Und er hat immer alles anders gemacht. Und ich habe jetzt gespannt, der Geld von Leid so, also ich spiele vor. Aber heutzutage ist Geld die Lösung besuchen nicht. ich denke, ich spende da, so viel,
Ah, esse pessoal elegante, cara.
Ich weiss da von einer Bäckerei, die abgezählt haben. Sie legen den Ukraine in die Bäckerei. Und dann sind die also wieder in Kontakt abgeschlossen. Dann hätten sie sich gerade
entendi.
Tá, deixa eu ver onde se
Não, parece que apagou mais não.